Yo, what's up? This is T-Mails, and you can check out my interview on Amaru Don TV. It is what it is. Yeah.
First off, let me just say good afternoon, sir.
How you doing?
Do you know what? I don't want to cause any trouble, but I like that watch. Can we see the watch? That's a nice watch right there. So you're on your like a European tour.
Yep.
How you finding that?
Man, it has been amazing to say the least. Like, I came over here, I didn't really have any expectations, you know, like I didn't want to get my hopes up, or I didn't want to, like, you know, so I just came over here with like an open mind, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna just take everything for what it is. And then we started getting word that the shows were selling out, and it's just been crazy, man, to be able to go to like different countries where people don't even necessarily speak the same language, but they know all my songs like word for word. I'm just grateful that I have the opportunity to travel like with my friends and do what I love to do. As cliche as that may sound, I've never really had, you know, any kind of experience like this before, so it's definitely fun and exciting, and I'm just taking it all in and you know, enjoying myself.
Okay, now you're from California.
Riverside, California.
Right, now when you first started obviously creating your music, did you ever think that it will take you from California out even out of your state? Because California's a big state.
Yeah. No, like I didn't have any kind of like preconceptions like when I started. I was just doing it because I wanted to, because I could, kind of, you know, like I would just sit in my bedroom for all day on my MacBook, and I was just kind of having fun with it. And then as it started to build, I kind of saw the potential, but I never really thought, like, you know, it would take me to like different countries and stuff. Like it was almost like, you know, like that shit doesn't really happen to people, you know. And like even like a couple months ago when they're like, you know, we're gonna do Europe, I was like, okay, yeah, you know, yeah, right, like, you know, something's gonna happen where I don't go or something. And then when I was getting on the plane to come over here, I was like, fuck, like this is real life, you know what I mean? Then I landed and I was like, all right, this is real life. And every day has kind of been like a constant reminder of like this is actually happening. And
you know, your viral numbers. I always ask, how does your phone handle all these tweets? Like, do you get, sometimes you think, if I send out a message, I'm gonna get like 1,000 tweets. And, you know, how do you deal with the whole viral and online media?
I've always been connected. I feel like it's so important, like with your fans, to like just talk to them as people, you know, and just for them to know, you know, how I feel about certain things, or what I'm thinking, or what I'm eating, or, you know, where I'm going. And I feel like that openness like really just like invites them in, and it brings them closer to you. So like when they listen to my music, they have a better sense of who I am, not only as an artist but as like a human being. But I mean, as far as like the tweets and stuff, like when I posted in my music video, my Twitter shut down for like a couple hours.
Really?
It was crazy, yeah. And then sometimes like on my iPhone, my Facebook application on my iPhone, it doesn't really work that well. Like I'll like try to load it and it'll just crash, and it'll just like, you know, blank out. So it's like, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time, you know. Like I'm definitely happy and excited that I have so many people supporting me that my application on my iPhone doesn't work. Yeah, but but at the same time, when I want to check my Facebook and I want to message someone, it's like, ah, fuck. Yeah, but it's good.
Now I know you did an interview with one of my friends, actually, Z.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, he co-signs you. How does it feel to be getting endorsed by, you know, the blogging community and other people in the industry? Do you feel that endorsement and that co-sign is important for you?
I feel like, yeah, I definitely feel like it's important. Like, I'm not big into like, oh, I need this cosigner, you know what I mean? Like, I have to make friends with this person. I need them to like me so I can do this. Like, I feel like regardless if someone likes me or not, I'm still gonna do what I need to do. It's not gonna slow me down if someone doesn't like me. And I don't feel like my career is dependent upon one person. But having that support and just like, that camaraderie with like either like whether a blog or a website or a TV channel or a program or something, or even like another artist or a band, I feel like it's just it's like warming, you know, like it's like, yeah, like these people fuck with me, I fuck with them, like, you know what I mean? It's it's almost like it's like friendship through networking and through you know, my art, and I feel like it's a lot better than them not fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's get more Vans on.
Vans on, man.
Vans on.
I got my Vans on.
Explain. Alright, obviously the concept speaks for itself, but explain to us, like, you know, what inspired you to actually come with that as your single.
We didn't really, when I was writing the song, like, we didn't think of it as a single, you know, like
making music, right?
Exactly. Like when Leaving Home, I put out a free album called Leaving Home, and we recorded 140 songs for that project.
Wait, and over what time period were you making that?
I want to say a year. Now it's been like a year, but it took us like 6 to 8 months to actually record that. So like 6 to 8 months I recorded 140 songs.
That's crazy work ethic then.
It was like I was literally in the studio from like 10 a.m. till midnight at least. I was writing and recording at least a song a day, and sometimes 2 or 3 songs. Sometimes like just a couple demos a day or ideas, and then I'd go back in the next day and finish them. But I was literally in the studio 5 to 6 days a week. And yeah, so I recorded this huge body of work. My iTunes and shit like was stacked with demos. With Vans though, as soon as I recorded it, I knew that it was gonna be on this album that I was putting out on Leaving Home, just because I loved it, all my friends loved it. It was just really fun to make in the studio. Like, we're all sitting around, we're smoking weed, and you know, the attitude was there, the energy was there. I feel like Vans to me represent my youth and just like, you know, culture of like California and the West Coast. And it's just kind of like a fuck you to like everything, you know. It's fun, it's energetic, and it has a vibe to it. I didn't think that the song would do what it's doing right now. Like, I knew that it would be well received, but I didn't think like radio would actually, like, you know, who thinks that radio is gonna play "Fucking with My Vans On," you know? But I mean, it's happening, and it's just amazing to me that I can go to, like I said, to Germany, and kids are coming up to me with fucking Vans on, like, and having me sign their shoes and like singing every word. It's just like, it's definitely a movement for me, you know, and it's powerful to know that I can say something and I can back something and actually like start a movement and like inspire kids to go out and buy shoes from California, you know, and wear them like every day. And it's just kind of like it's almost like a uniform, you know, like, yeah. See kids at the shows and they have Vans on, like, I know that those kids like really fuck with me, like they really take what I say to heart.
The body of work of your EP, you know, what do you feel it represents?
I feel like it just represents my ability to be diverse as an artist. Like, I feel like no 2 songs sound the same on the EP. I feel like that's one thing I pride myself on too, is like my ability to go into the studio and make, you know, a certain number of songs and none of them sound the same.
Right.
Because I mean, I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna make the same album as I did last time, and I don't want to make the same song twice. So.
And you're heavily influenced by different styles as well. So, music.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I grew up listening to literally everything, and then, you know, when I discovered the internet and like downloading music, I just went crazy, and, you know, I had iPods and just like anything I could put music on growing up, I had it, and it was always filled to the fucking brim, like max capacity. And I'm just a music head.